What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. So as you can tell by the title, we have some interesting Transformers news to cover in this video. So sit on back, grab a snack, and listen to me ramble. So first up here on the docket, let's talk about some dramatic Capture series news, shall we? So Skywarp and Insecticons, a teaser was dropped by Takara. These were posted on TF_PR on X. These were all, a lot of this news was also sent to me from Emi on my Discord, so shout out to you as well, my guy. So we have the Insecticons, Skywarp. I've been hearing that these releases aren't going to have any paint changes, so I wouldn't be expecting that right out the gate, but who knows, we're going to have to wait and see. That's just some things I saw online, really nothing confirmed. And we also have Missing Link Ultra Magnus, a teaser dropped for this as well, again posted from TF_PR on X. And this figure has been rumored for quite a few months now. I remember dropping a news video on this about a leak that came out for a Missing Link Ultra Magnus, and I think a Grimlock from Missing Link should be coming too later on this year or early next. So it definitely seems like Missing Link is a subline from Takara that will be going on from now on for the foreseeable future. Who knows how many months or years it's going to go on for, but it seems like they do want to get some of the more popular G1 characters out there from this subline before they end it. So I'm really excited to see how this Magnus looks and whatever future releases they got planned, because this has been a pretty cool line so far in the last year it's been out. And now getting into some big and crazy news here for this video. First up here, let's talk about no more PulseCon in 2025 and no Hasbro fan stream October 27th, and that was put out a couple days ago, a story from all these different outlets in TFW 2005. People, sort of reputable people in the community have been getting word on certain things. Now again, don't take this as fact just yet, it's just rumors and speculation right now, but this screenshot was sent to me from Emi. So Troy Collects on, I think this is X here, says, also this is a big one, no PulseCon. The teams will be traveling to in-person events to do reveals opposed to doing things at PulseCon. Hasbro 1027 is also up in the air. More details to come. NYCC, LUCA, Comic, and Gaming, and others will have reveals. So it seems like they're going for more convention-based reveals. I don't know the logistics behind this. I don't really care, to be honest with you. It just seems, I don't know, I like what they could be doing here, but if this is a cost-cutting measure, I mean, you still got to pay for traveling and all this stuff with people going to these conventions representing Hasbro. I don't know, it's not like I'm some expert that knows that would be more expensive than doing your own live streams and convention, but I don't know, it's kind of just like an odd trade-off. Like, it just seems like Hasbro is just trying to cut corners any place they can at this point, which is honestly kind of pathetic because it leads into this next part here is, so FC 203 on X chimed in and said, apparently they let go of the guy behind all the Pulse live streams, so now we're not going to get any more fan streams or videos. Now they're only going to reveal new stuff during conventions and other major events. Again, I don't know where this is coming from, where this info came from, so just take this as a rumor for now. But if this is true, that is absolutely insane to me. I don't know why they would want to do away with live streams and just go for more convention-based stuff. If anything, it would be better for the brand and the look of Hasbro to do both. I don't know. I'm not I'm not one of the suits at Hasbro. I'm not working behind the scenes and seeing what's going on. So I can't say for sure the reasonings behind this and whether it's immoral or not, but somebody possibly lost their job here in charge of these fan streams, and that really sucks. So I don't know what to think of Hasbro's cost-cutting measures. It seems like at this point it's really drastic. I mean, they're doing away with live streams. I understand that was something that came from, the events that shall be named and that shall not be named in 2020, but it's it's kind of something that's been mainstay, and people like those live streams, and I thought it was a cheaper and better form of reveals and communication with your fans than just going to a bunch of conventions. But it seems like they're either just going to do conventions or just do Instagram and Facebook and whatever other posts on social media to reveal figures, which, I don't know, it could work. We're going to have to wait and see, but it's all just kind of odd. Like, why do away with live streams, especially in this day and age where there's so much technology and people are just on their phones and computers mostly? I mean, wouldn't you want to get more eyes on your live streams as opposed to in-person conventions? I don't know, it's kind of an odd trade-off here, but again, we're going to have to wait and see on how this is implemented into their marketing for new figure reveals. And the last piece of news and info I want to cover here is, so y'all remember that big leak of listings that came out a couple months ago that I covered on the channel that we were all getting excited for in the community? Well, we have a development on one of those unknown listings. So you may remember we had a Selects Combiner listing for, I think this was 2026, but it might have been for 2027, I can't remember. So in a year or two, we should be getting this product. And JT Prime 17, he chimed in. By the way, this was sent to me via email on my Discord server, so shout out to you. I wouldn't have known about this if you didn't send it to me. So JT Prime 17, he said here, so he was replying to somebody like speculating that the combiner is likely MONSTRUCTOR, and JT Prime said the Magic 8-Ball thinks this is likely. So he's basically saying it without saying it, you know, in that typical kind of playful nature that he does at times. He's basically confirming we're getting a new MONSTRUCTOR, and that's the Gen Selects Combiner listing. Is this a good idea? Let's kind of break down MONSTRUCTOR here. Okay, G1 character. Looking at him here, with how I think Hasbro's going to go about this, I don't know if this is going to be that good of a release. I think it's going to be along the lines of, I think that was a Pulse exclusive like a year or two ago from the Core Class Dinobot combiners. I forgot the character. I think it was Dino King they did it, like a remold and repaint of. That was terrible because, you know, it was Core Class. It wasn't really in scale. They weren't like... it was Core Class engineering in size, so it wasn't anything amazing. And they were kind of low-effort repaints. And I think they're going to use those Core Class G1 Dinobot molds again here for MONSTRUCTOR. It's just going to be a repaint / slight retool of those Core Class molds. And there you go. It's a Gen Selects repaint and release next year. Which, it makes sense because, again, it is for the Gen Selects subline. And MONSTRUCTOR is somebody that I don't think they're going to give premium... exclusive new mold budget to in a line that's basically all about repaints and slight retools of characters. So I think it's more than likely MONSTRUCTOR is going to be done from those crappy Core Class Dinobots, which I'm not too happy about. I think this guy is a pretty cool design and character, and I think he deserves to kind of be given a new mold in combining form. I think if they did all these at like Deluxe or Voyager class, all the members of MONSTRUCTOR, that would be kind of cool. You know, you get all that articulation, engineering, detailing, and paint. But at presumably Core Class, as what I think this release is going to be, repainted from those Dinobot molds, I don't know, man. That's an easy pass for me. I didn't get that Dino King repaint a year or two ago either, so I'm definitely not going to be getting this. But hopefully we get a more in-scale and more accurate MONSTRUCTOR in the future, if this release next year is just kind of like a mediocre repaint of those Core Class Dinobots. But again, we're going to have to wait and see. Yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments below. How do y'all think about all of these pieces of news that I covered in this video? It was a lot, but yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.